Good morning, everyone. My name is Anna, and welcome to my blooming garden. This is day 2 of my super blooms, and yesterday I was so disappointed because I missed first day of my super blooms. I had to go to work, but I am fortunate that I got a second day out of my super blooms. Yesterday was a cool day, and that is why I got a second day out of my flowers. So most of these are already on their second day. A few just opened today. This is the Trichocereus big insane spider, and oh my gosh, it is really big. I measured this yesterday and I posted a picture of that. Not sure if it's in Instagram or in Facebook. At its height yesterday, this was 8 inches wide. It was even bigger than my flying saucer, which is right here. My flying saucers, I think, was something like 7.5 inches, and up to now it is still open. It kind of looked like the flying saucer, except the petals are longer and more pointed. The flying saucer has more rounded ends on the petals. This is a Trichocereus grandiflorus. And then that is an Echinopsis rainbow burst. This is second day blooming. Okay, so it was bigger yesterday. Right here, another big box store find. I get lucky sometimes, or you can get lucky sometimes in big box stores. The names are all Trichocereus grandiflorus, but sometimes you'll be amazed at the flowers that you will get. This is a pretty pink flowers. The flowers are not as big as that big insane spider. So this is it from the side, but then since it flowers into a cluster, it looks beautiful as a cluster. And then I have here, this is also a Trichocereus from Brent Wigan. This is R7 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Trichocereus R7. By the way, my garden here, when I walked out this morning, it is so fragrant, even though I was like a few feet away from this garden. As soon as I stepped outside in my backyard, I smelled all the lovely fragrance from these Echinopsis and Trichocereus. And this is my Trichocereus flying saucer, but then they were not able to open because yesterday when I came home late, I found out that this actually, because it was too tall and too top heavy because of the blooms, the cactus actually fell over. So all of these buds got crushed. I actually thought they will not open up because when I saw them, they were really in bad condition. See, I had to tie it to this post, and that was not strong enough that I had to tie that post to the wall. I was not really expecting them to open anymore because the buds were badly damaged, but I tried my best. I propped it up and it is trying to bloom, still trying to open. And this one is Dutchman's Gold, Trichocereus Dutchman's Gold. And then this yellow ones, this is the Echinopsis that was given to me by Rob Roy. So it has no ID, but it has beautiful golden colors of flowers. They are not fully open yet because it's partially shaded right now. As you can see, when you buy Echinopsis Rainbow Burst, or actually it's Echinobivia Rainbow Burst, because these are a cross between Echinopsis and Lobevias. When you buy them from big box stores, as what Forrest Gump says, it's like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're gonna get, because with these types of plants or cactus, you'll never know what kind of flower, what color of flower you're gonna get, or what size of flower you're gonna get. So this is one Echinobivia Rainbow Burst, This is another Echinobibia rainbow burst, which has bigger flowers and brighter pink flowers. This is Echinobibia rainbow burst. This one too was sold as an Echinobibia rainbow burst, but I think this is an Oxygona. This is the cactus, and this is also an Echinobibia rainbow burst. Alright, from this section, let me move you guys over to... These guys are too big. The pots are too big that I cannot move them. But I am glad that they all bloomed at the same time. So I have another super blooming corner here. This is Trichocereus this is Trichocereus Arizona Sunset. And this is Trichocereus Volcanic Sunset. So this is my sunset pot. And this is another Trichocereus grandiflorus hybrid. One of the best ones that I have, one of the best blooming ones, because every year this will just produce a flush of flowers. And this is already actually third day. Our temperature yesterday was in the 70s, so it was cool. That's why the flowers did not wilt fast. Otherwise, during the summer when we are in the 90s, most of these flowers will just last a day. But if your temperatures are in the 70s or even 80s, you can get 2, even 3 days out of your cactus flowers. All right, so this is section number 2. And now let me bring you over to another section in my garden. Okay, we're just going to walk over to that section. Watch out for this. Okay, here, more Trichocereus. It's a Trichocereus and Echinopsis blooming day actually. Another Grandiflorus hybrid or Grandiflora hybrid. So far, all of my white Trichocereus are very fragrant. So if you get white flowered ones, make sure to smell them because they smell very pleasant. Not very powerful. That's one thing I like about cactus flower fragrance. They're not overpowering. They're very subtle actually. Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to my blooming backyard. So 2 days ago, my garden did the super bloom, the Echinopsis and the Trichocereus did the super bloom. Now they are done and it is now the turn of these smaller blooming cacti to do their own show. So they're all blooming together. So this is like super blooming of the smaller flowered cacti. So let us go through what's in here real quick. So I have an Echinopsis rainbow burst there, which is actually a little late. Its brothers and sisters already did a super bloom. This one opened late. And then this is a Lobivia with no ID. I've had this for several years now and it always does a super bloom almost every year. Too bad it has no ID, but it is so beautiful. That is day 2 already of its flowers. Here is another Lobivia as well with no ID. This is bigger and more red or magenta in color. This is more orange. Okay, I have yellow mammillaria right here blooming to parodia. This is parodia warasi or warasii. The sulcoributias are also blooming lovely. So the yellow one is the sulcoributia langeri. And these two ones in front, these are also sulcoributias. This is the Canigarali. I love this one. It looks like it's on fire. The flowers, they're red and yellow. It somehow looks like this bicolor Sulcoributia, except the bicolor has more of orange and yellow. And the Canigarali, at least the one that I got, has more red and yellow colored of a flower. All right, and then more on this side. Look who's coming in. The purple or the magenta colored flowers are now starting to join the show. I started with the pinks and then the yellows, and now the magentas and the purples are starting to join the show as well. This is an Echinobevia rainbow burst. No ID. It's so pretty. This is another big box store find. The flower is not too big, except it has a stripe in the middle. So a magenta and then the stripe in the middle is orange. That's beautiful. And then look at this one. This is a Sulcoributia, Zavalate. Okay, this is Sulcoributia rauschii, violacedermis. And then this is Sulcoributia rauschii, the one with the green body. This has the purple body and this has the green body. And some mammillarias right here, just starting to open their first few buds. Kind of late in the game. The other mammillarias are now done blooming. These two here are blooming late. And what else? Oh, I have the yellow ones in here. These are big pots, so it's hard for me to move them up on the rack. These are my cacti that are blooming for today. I recently made a video on the different stages of flower development for cacti, the do's and don'ts. So what to do and what not to do in the various stages of flower development for cactus. So it starts on how to get your cactus to bloom, what to do when they are already in bud, and what I do to encourage them to open their flowers. So if you have not seen that video, I will put a link up on the screen and also below this video. So we have a parodia here. Such striking colors. Okay, so here's a pan of this blooming rack. I have a variety in here. Oh, I placed my Echinopsis fluffy ruffles in here. I was hoping that the sun here will make it open, but nope, still wouldn't open. Maybe by tomorrow. Okay, so I have a lot of parodias blooming today. This is the first time blooming parodia warasi or warasii. Oh, this one, lovely lobevia. I will flash the name of this one on the screen. I love this lobevia because look at the cactus itself, it's colored blue. Beautiful. Oh, this Lobivia arachnicantha. It is beautiful and packed with flowers. I'm glad this one turned out yellow. This is pretty new. This is from Planta Seca. I have several Lobivia arachnicantha, but they're all orange or yellow-orange. So this is my first yellow Lobivia arachnicantha. And then a Gymnomianovici right here. The flowers on this last very long, believe it or not. The first one just wilted. It lasted for 5 days. And I forgot when this one's open. I would say they're on their 3rd or 4th day by now. And they remain open all day. And then this is Gymnocalicium. Let me see the name. Mesopotanicum. Yeah. Gymnocalicium mesopotanicum. Also a recent one from Planta Seca. And then this one is an Astrophytum supercabuto. This is a recent purchase from Miles to Go, an online seller. I've been ordering with them before when I was just starting, and I just recently revisited their website. They sent this to me already in bud, so all I had to do was wait for the flowers to open. Now they are starting to open. And then this one is Mammillaria Zalmaniana. Alright, if you like this video guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Follow me on Facebook and in Instagram. And until next time, bye everyone. Happy blooming and cheers!